Hi, I'm walking day 50. The blog is about tonight. I don't want to change. Within this point, it is basically dealing with facing resistances in my process, facing the thought that I don't want to change. It's too much. It's too extensive. There's so much that I have to walk through. I'm just not capable of it. I'm not capable of doing it. Within the self-forgiveness, I realized that all these points, in fact, are invalid, as I realize with myself, with the process I've walked, with the material I've researched, understood, and walked within self-honesty within it, seen and understand that I most certainly do have the capability. I definitely have the adaptability within my world to walk this process, and I have the common sense and will to walk this. I just have to make a decision and live it. So within my process, I'm starting to realize that point more of making the decision and living it each and every moment as breath. Getting stable within that point, becoming that point of stability within, being here as breath, and walking my decision as walking to life, one and equal with all, and creating a world that is best for all, for everyone here, and stopping the suffering that exists in this world, as there's absolutely no need for suffering to any being in this world. And the only reason there is suffering is because we aren't making this decision within ourselves, each and every one of us. So that's why the process is here, to essentially, one way or another, put it in your face so much that you have to make the decision to either walk, or you're going to face the consequences of this point of abdicating your responsibility to life. You're not going to be one and equal with life. You're actually separating yourself from life, the life force, as who you are within all people. So you're going to face that. As myself, if I don't walk to this decision, which I realize and understand that there's no other purpose, there's no other venture in this world than to bring a world about that is peaceful and equal to all, and everyone is supported, everyone has food to eat, everyone has a place to live, everyone has basic necessities to live and be supported by. I mean, this is all available, this is all here for us to walk into a correction process, a solution to, solve the billions who are suffering on this planet as we speak, as I speak. I mean, it's it's the most important thing in our world. Nothing amounts to allowing others to go without, allowing others to go and suffer every day, every moment, while some have, enough, and there's enough to have everyone be supported here. I mean, it's not anyone's fault but the humans. I mean, we're the one who's creating these systems in such a way. Nature doesn't discriminate and only support, the plant life, and doesn't give enough to the animals. I mean, nature is one and equal. It's in symbiotic relationships. It supports each other unconditionally. Humans don't. We take and we don't give. We fear and we hoard, because we believe that there's not enough here, that I'm not capable enough, I need to get all what I can get, and you know, there's no other way than to just be in survival and, you know, look out for myself. So it's just showing how separated we've become with each other, and you know what life's really about. It's not about surviving. It's not about, you know, gaining money and gaining material stuff and, you know, accumulating material goods. It's about supporting life. It's about supporting each other. It's about actually living, like really practically living and doing physical stuff, physical work, understanding ourselves physically, how our body works, who we are within each word we speak, who we are within our mind, and why do we act the way we do. And eventually, once you come to the point in process where you start realizing who you are within this and the responsibility for correction, you start to walk your process into correction through self-forgiveness, through self-honesty, through walking your practical steps in changing your living to be best for all. So it's kind of a streamlined, single process that's being walked from many different walks of life, obviously, to one point, which is life, which is honoring, respecting, and equalizing life within everything that is here, because everything that is here is equal and one as life. We're all life here, so it's getting back to principles, living principles, and not and accepting, allowing myself to exist within these points of and thoughts of I can't do this, it's too much, I'm not good enough, I'm not capable enough, when these are all just points that I am abdicating my and I'm compromising myself because I don't want to face myself. I don't want to walk this whole process. I don't want to, you know, I want the quick fix. I want the easy way out. I want to have a relaxing time. I want to have good feelings. I want to have happy times with, you know, different people, and you know, none of that is fulfilling. None of it. It's all will just end and nothing will come of it because it's not real. It's just escaping myself and postponing my eventual point where I have to face myself. And it's always going to come back to the point where I have to face myself and I have to walk my change to be one and equal with life. Because life, this physical existence is what is real, and what is eternal, and that is what is lasting. So it's either walking this point to equalizing yourself, or you remain energy, and eventually energy dies out. As we see at death, you die, you end, and you're no more here. So that's another consequence that is to come, or will be faced, depending on who I am within my process. And so obviously I'm walking the points where I realize who I am and where I want myself to be and where I want life to be. Equal, supported. And so I'm walking my process to correct this. So through the self-forgiveness, I walk the points of stopping chasing energy, stopping trying to take the easy way out, the quick fix. Understanding that I am capable here. I have the tools. I have the understanding, the writing, self-investigation, self-forgiveness, self-corrective change. And I there's one more point. Oh yeah, I realized that this point is done breath by breath, and that's where process is manageable, through your breathing, through taking it one step at a time, one point at a time, walking, one blog at a time, one vlog at a time, and walking yourself slowly, slowing down within process, slowing myself down, really getting to know who I am, becoming aware of who I am, and not accepting any points of resistances, and just pushing through all resistances and walk my process to correction. So not accepting any thoughts of I don't want to change, because it's not about wants, needs, it's about what is best for all. It's about who we are here, and it's about what has to be done, which is create a world that ends suffering and all life is supported as I would want to be supported. So that's it for tonight. Thanks for watching.